Hello there, it's truly fantastic to have you with us in the show. Our commitment has always been to bring you inspirational and informative stories, and indeed, our today's episode is nothing short of that. Join us in this exceptional episode as we follow the remarkable story of Isaac Kega, a determined young scholar from Kikuyu, Kiambu County in Kenya, all the way to Missouri State University. In pursuit of his American dream, he is embarking on a transformative journey for a Master of Science in Project Management through the Kenya Airlift program. His remarkable story is a true reflection of his resilience and tenacity, for he let nothing stand in his way. We will comprehensively unravel the experiences, triumphs he celebrated, and the invaluable lessons he learned along the way. Later in the episode, our deep dive segment will shine a spotlight on Missouri State University, shedding light on the university's offerings and opportunities for international students like Isaac Kega. We will explore the diverse academic programs, career paths, and the supportive environment that the university, in partnership with the Kenya Airlift program, provides to help our beneficiaries thrive. With that said, it's now time to jump right into the show.
It's a bright morning in the lush, charming landscape of Kikuyu in Kiambu County, Kenya. As we traversed the highway, we found ourselves drawn onward, beckoned by the promise of inspiration and discovery. Our mission was clear. We sought to uncover the extraordinary story of a young dreamer, Isaac Kega, tracing his humble beginnings from Kikuyu all the way to the illustrious halls of Missouri State University. At Isaac's home, the atmosphere was serene, with a tranquil ambience enveloping every corner. But amidst this calmness, there was a spark in Isaac's eyes that spoke volumes. It symbolized a flicker of determination, an unwavering resolve burning within him. It was the spark of ambition, illuminating his path towards a future filled with promise and opportunity. With hearts overflowing with gratitude, Isaac's family gathered around as they offered prayers of thanksgiving to their Maker for the blessings showered upon their beloved son. Come along as we uncover the fascinating genesis of this incredible story, immersing ourselves in Isaac's formative years. In the classrooms of his youth, Isaac's dedication shone like a guiding star, illuminating the minds of his peers and inspiring admiration from his teachers.
I was born here in Nairobi at Kenyatta Hospital. At that time, we were living in Zimmerman. And I stayed maybe for 2 years, and then my dad got a job at Magadi. He was working for Magadi Soda Company, and we had to move to Magadi. So basically, I have grown up in Magadi. That is where I schooled my early school days, from nursery school to class 4.
His hunger for learning was insatiable, driving him to excel remarkably, leaving an indelible mark on those around him.
So my earliest memories of that time, I think I was a very bright student, because I remember always being at the top and always being given presents during closing day. So that is one of my earliest memories.
Isaac was fortunate to attend the creme de la creme schools, institutions renowned for their academic excellence and prestigious reputation.
After that, I managed to get to high school. I was called to Lenana School. So Lenana School I joined. And again, you remember I told you I really loved English language. So even in Lenana School, I was very good in it. I remember being awarded as the best student. Now this is the first term I started looking at where else can I study tourism, and that's when I landed at United States International University, Africa.
Curious about how Isaac stumbled upon the transformative Kenya Airlift program that paved the way for his journey, here is the captivating answer.
When COVID started, of course, things were a bit shaky. Our industry now started becoming affected. So, of course, by March 2021? March 2021. Yeah, everything now was on lockdown, and also the job at Etihad Airways had to come to a stop. It is at this point that a lot of us were indoors like everybody else. There was a curfew. There was nothing much you could do other than stay at home. So I used to do a lot of, I would watch a lot of YouTube shows, and I came across a show that Jalango was doing. And it was during one of these shows that I actually saw the Kenya Airlift advertisement. And Bob Mwiti was talking passionately about taking students to America. Students wanted to do their masters, and he was talking about the program, and I was very interested in what he was saying.
Upon discovering the program, he seized the opportunity with unwavering determination, leaving no room for chance.
After finishing that video, I made sure that I took the contacts that were provided, and I wrote to Bob, and I told Bob, I would be interested to join his program because I have always wanted to go and do a master's to be able now to advance my career further. So immediately Bob responded to my email, and he asked me he gave me the instructions on what I needed to do to join the program.
For Isaac, this was more than just an opportunity. It was a lifeline, a chance to transcend the limitations of his circumstances and actualize his lifelong dream.
I did not even hesitate because I had seen Bob talking about his program at the Jalango show, and I knew Jalango is somebody who is well known in the media, and I did not have any doubts that maybe this program may not be legit. So I immediately joined.
The program has established wonderful partnerships to ensure that students have a seamless journey throughout all the processes involved, from the initial application to their travel arrangements and studies abroad. The goal is to create a supportive and efficient experience for each student, empowering them to focus on their education with unwavering confidence. Students who travel using the program's official airline, Qatar Airways, enjoy fantastic benefits, including discounted tickets. These incentives are thoughtfully designed to promote international education and offer students a wonderful and enriching experience as they pursue their academic dreams abroad.
We find it prudent to waiver some of the services because students cannot be able to afford. They're not traveling for leisure, they're traveling to go and study. We not only give you discount on the first flight, it's a graduational discount because you understand that you still come back home to meet with your parents, you'll have summer breaks, you'll have educational tours. So for the first flight you get 10%, for the second flight you get 15%, for the third flight you get 20%, and on your graduational flight we give you 20%.
Through an enriching partnership with KCB Bank, students in the program gain access to diaspora banking services and products tailored to their unique needs.
And that's why we have a very superior platform that enables you to access your banking services wherever you are through our KCB internet banking platform. So even as you're traveling, you do not need to be worried about how will I be able to access funds. Probably somebody will be putting money in your account and you want to access it when you're abroad. Please be rest assured that as KCB Bank, we are fully committed and will give you a very reliable platform that will enable you to access your finances wherever you are.
Our program is proud to have established connections with various friends and supporters from different sectors. These dedicated allies share our commitment to empowering international students and ensuring they have a seamless experience while studying abroad.
So we are happy to partner with Kenya Airlift program. We wish them the best, and we believe as Kenyans we need to support each other. When we see someone has an idea, it's good to support each other, and because it is easier when we are all winning than when you are winning alone or when we are all not winning.
This shared dedication is always evident in our biannual luncheon events, where we come together to celebrate and honor the students embarking on their master's studies in North America. These events are usually heartwarming testaments to the collective efforts of our community, working hand in hand to provide these young scholars with the support and resources they need to thrive academically and personally. At every step of his journey, Isaac found himself enveloped in the indispensable support and guidance of the program, ensuring success in every endeavor.
And I can say now this is where now my journey really started well. I went through all the phases. I applied for school. I got accepted into 2 schools in the US. And then now after applying for school, you ask for the I-20 from the schools.
The program's steadfast support, particularly during the critical visa stage, proved crucial to Isaac's accomplishments. Isaac's visa interview day held unparalleled significance, laden with whirlwind of emotions and uncertainties.
I kept now preparing, because the next part of what I was supposed to do is to prepare for this interview. So I started preparing for the interview. There are some materials that I was given access to in the FinCap suite. Past students who had gone to the embassy, how they had prepared. Now it came to my turn. I walked the lady. I tried to look her directly, eye contact, and I tried to also be very audible. So I introduced myself to her. And I said hello, and then she told me hello back, and then she asked me to hand her over my documents, which I did. And I also really tried to smile a lot. So the first question she asked me when she received my documents, she asked me, when were you last in school? And I told her the year 2011. Before I could maybe add anything, she asked again. So was this high school or was this secondary school? Sorry, was this secondary school or was this university? So I told her the year 2011 is when I graduated from university, United States International University, and I graduated with cum laude honors. I was the second best student in my class. And then she looked at me and she said, congratulations. So I smiled back and I told her thank you. So she asked me, and what have you been doing since? So for this question I answered and told her I have been working in the aviation industry as an account manager. So the next question she asked was, why MSU? Because of course she could see I'm going to MSU. So she asked me, why MSU? So here I really thought fast. Before the interview, I had done a mock session with Wilfred, and Wilfred had actually guided us, if we get this question, how we can answer it. So I remembered what Wilfred had advised, and I answered that way. I told her, I came across an article by Professor Neil on LinkedIn, and this article is what inspired me to have an interest in the school. So when I gave her this response, again she looked at me and she asked me what was the article about. So luckily this article is not a made-up article. I had actually researched on the school, and the Professor Neil is the head of project management at Missouri State University. And in that article he was talking about how project management cuts across different industries. And he predicts that there will be such a high demand of project management jobs in the future, because almost every organization will need a project manager. So this is what I answered her about the article. So she asked me, okay, so which courses will you be taking at MSU? So again, this is another question I had prepared very well for. So I listed for her 3 courses that I'll be doing. So the next thing she asked me is, are you going to be doing a thesis when in your last year of studies? So now this question, I have to admit, it caught me off guard. I had not prepared for this question before. So I hesitated. And because I hesitated, she looked at me and asked me, do you know what a thesis is? I told her, yes, I know what a thesis is. At least that gave me some time now to think of what I want to answer. So I told her, yes, I know what a thesis is, and I will be doing one. I'll be doing a thesis. So again, she looked at me and asked me, what will you be doing your thesis in? Again, I had to think very fast. So I told her, myself, I'm very passionate about passive income streams and how somebody can make money through passive income. And so I will be doing a paper on this subject of passive income for my project. So she looked at me. I thought maybe it was not a very good answer from the way she looked at me, but she asked me the next question. So have you paid your service fee? I told her, no, not yet. She asked me, why not? I told her, if you give me the go ahead, I will pay it immediately. So at that particular point, I saw her now take the blue slip and give it to me. When she was giving me the blue slip, she told me, congratulations, your visa is approved. Collect your passport after 2 to 5 working days. So I took my blue slip and I told her thank you. Of course, I was very overjoyed. At some point, I was in tears. But I am very glad that day, I think God was with me. Even I can't say that really it is my own doing. I think that day God was just with me. That lady, in as much as I kept smiling at her, at no one point did she smile at me. So, I think maybe they are trained to be very serious. So you see, when you see that, you're not sure whether, is she going to approve my visa? Am I doing well or I'm not doing well? You can't really tell. But I just want to attribute my success to really God.
His remarkable journey blossoms as a profound affirmation of his steadfast commitment and the tender years of tireless effort he tenderly poured into his cherished dreams. You are watching the Kenya Airlift Program show, brought to you by the Kenya Airlift Program. The Kenya Airlift Program is an award-winning education financing scheme that helps brilliant Kenyan students pursue their master's studies in North America regardless of their financial background. Find our programs by going to www.kenyaairliftprogram.com. The Kenya Airlift Program, empowering dreams. Throughout this noble endeavor, Lois Kega, his loving spouse, provided unwavering support. Her resolute motivation filled him with fortitude and ambition, guiding him towards his aspirations.
It's been good. I think we heard about it in 2020. It must have been during COVID. And yes, he joined, but because of what was happening, there were challenges. So it's been a tough journey. It's a journey of you start, you stop, you start, you stop, And we thank God that finally his dream has come true, because I know he wanted to do his master's, and specifically not here in Kenya. I'm happy that it was it's a true program, because we have seen programs that are there and they're actually not true, So, yeah.
His dear mother glows with pride as she witnesses her son's journey unfold, celebrating each milestone as he follows his heart's desires.
Akaniambia anatafuta visa
niwe namweka kwa maombi, na last Friday ndiye aliniambia ameitwa huko embassy kufanya interview. Kaniambia bado nimweke kwa maombi, na mimi nikamweka kwa maombi kwa sababu njia yangu tu ya kuwasiliana na Mungu ndio inaweza msaidia. Akaenda akafanya, na akanipigia simu akaniambia, mama, nimefaulu. Na akalia sana, na mimi nikashukuru Mungu kwa sababu amejibu maombi, na saa hii tumefika hapa. Mimi ni Mungu tu.
As he sets forth on this journey, she imparts sacred words from the Bible to serve as his guiding light in that distant land.
Proverbs 9:10 inasema, the fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom. Na Kikuyu tunasema witigira Ngai nikio kianjĩrĩria kia ũũgĩ. Kumwogopa Mungu ndio mwanzo wa hekima. Ningeshauri Kega awe na hekima ya Mungu akienda mahali pale. Huko kuna mambo mingi sana, watoto wanaenda wanabadilika, na muombea tu Mungu, hii neno la Mungu iwe ikimuongoza.
With decades of experience in the corporate world, his father served as a great source of inspiration for his dear son in his pursuit of excellence and in crafting a brighter future for himself.
I am a retired accountant. I've worked in many places, many companies, but where I retired is pharmacies.
He marvels at his son's unyielding passion and relentless drive, observing how he tackles each endeavor with boundless enthusiasm.
He has never given us any troubles. And above all, he is serious. So whatever he embarks on, he does with a lot of zeal.
Mr. Muthua lauds the program that has empowered his son to bring his dreams to life, expressing his wish for its expansion to encompass more talented young Kenyan scholars. He sees Isaac's journey as a powerful inspiration for the youngsters in the family, igniting in them a fervent desire to pursue the American dream.
We are very happy for the opportunity that he has gotten his way. We thank God, and we are praying for the best for him, and also hope that he will, be a mentor to he has a lot of cousins who are also undergoing, their undergraduate studies. So if he can get one or two to join the program and they succeed and get to the US, tasema asante kwa Mungu. He'll have, given back somehow.
This segment promises to take a deep dive into the best universities for international students through our program. Take a look.
Missouri State University, established in 1905, stands as a prominent institution with a total student population of 22,926, which includes 4,183 postgraduate students. Situated in Springfield, Missouri, this university offers a dynamic academic environment and maintains an acceptance rate of 87%. For those aspiring for higher education at Missouri State University, the yearly out-of-state tuition fees amounts to $14,746. Through the Kenya Airlift program, ambitious students have the opportunity to access substantial financial support for tuition and living expenses at this university. Furthermore, students attending this esteemed university through the program receive exclusive benefits, including tuition fees scholarship of over 1.5 million Kenyan shillings for the full course duration to qualified candidates, waiver of application fee valued at approximately 9,000 Kenyan shillings, waiver of transcript evaluation fee valued at around 39,000 Kenyan shillings, priority of graduate assistantship awards to qualified candidates, and priority in admission processing. To qualify for the Kenya Airlift program at Missouri State University, prospective students must be willing to pursue any of the following STEM courses: Master of Science in Project Management, Master of Science in Mathematics, Master of Science in Information Technology, Master of Science in Computer Science, Master of Science in Chemistry, Master of Science in Biology, and Master of Science in Biomedical Science. With its diverse academic offerings and commitment to supporting international students, Missouri State University stands as an excellent choice for those seeking to further their education in North America through the Kenya Airlift program. As the highly anticipated day destined to propel him towards his dreams dawned, the son of Kega was ready to embrace the unknown with courage and determination. The energetic activities within his home marked the onset of a vibrant and exciting journey. At Jomo Kenyatta International Airport, amid the hustle and bustle of the crowds, they navigated through the airport with a sense of unity and excitement for the journey ahead. At this pivotal moment, Isaac experienced a whirlwind of emotions. There was the exhilaration of finally embarking on his dreams and the anticipation of the adventures awaiting him in America. Yet, intertwined with this excitement was a sense of anxiety at the thought of leaving his beloved family behind.
I'm very happy. As you can see, I have a small child. I'm also a bit anxious because I'll be leaving them. Yes, but I know things shall be well. I shall even be able maybe to create a way for them to do it better.
As Isaac reflected on his remarkable journey through the program, one aspect stood out above all: the provision of funding. He deeply appreciated the financial support that had been extended to him, recognizing it as the key that had unlocked the door to his dream.
What I like about this program and what is unique about this program is basically it solves one very key major problem for students who want to go to the US for studies, and that is the problem of funding. So Kenya Airlift program has various types of membership. You can be a regular student, you can be a parallel student, but for both kind of students, what the program helps you is actually with the issue of funding, because they have partnered with different lenders in the US who are able to actually give unsecured student loans to the students.
Furthermore, Isaac was immensely thankful for the opportunity to secure a scholarship at his school through the program.
This is one of the things that I would urge anybody who also wants to take advantage of this opportunity to join the Kenya Airlift program, because once you're in the program, you'll be able to get guidance about the schools you're applying to. You'll be able to you'll be comfortable enough with the funding issue, because the program will connect you to the different lenders, and also you'll be able to get visa guidance, which I believe is very important for you to be able to pass your visa interview.
With decades of experience in the aviation industry, he viewed this milestone as a crucial advancement in his career as he looked forward to seizing the opportunities that awaited him in this exciting phase.
I believe this master's will be very crucial to actually help me advance in my career. I have been working in the aviation industry as an account manager for a long time, but doing a master's in project management will help me to actually elevate my career further, and I'll be able even now to apply and be qualified for the senior roles in the aviation industry. And not just the aviation, the good thing is that with project management, it cuts across different organizations. So my aim is basically to be able to use this degree once I finish to be able to scale up in my career.
As we wrap up this inspiring episode of the Kenya Airlift Program show, we extend our best wishes to Isaac Kega as he forges ahead on his quest for the American dream. May his journey serve as a source of inspiration for many encouraging them to chase their dreams tirelessly with steadfast determination and resilience. May they realize that the American dream is achievable for those bold enough to pursue it.
You have been watching the Kenya Airlift Program show, brought to you by the Kenya Airlift Program. Come back again next time for more fascinating stories of our beneficiaries as we take you through their journey right from their villages to the USA in pursuit of the American dream.